Medium heat, getting close. Takes a good 5 minutes or better to get the butter brown. You keep stirring it. You don't want it to burn. There are little bubbles. It's getting close. Getting real close now. It's starting the smaller bubbles and it's starting to foam up. See how those bubbles are getting? We're getting there. Keep stirring it though. And you start. There we go. That's what you're looking for. So now, I usually shut the heat off. And as you stir it, you'll be able to see the brown. You see brown swirls. See the brown right there? Hopefully you can see that. That's what you call brown butter. I don't know what the difference between just regular butter and brown butter is, other than you're browning it. And then once she starts to brown, you see those like caramel swirls in it. That's when I usually dump it. And don't make the mistake I did and have water in your bowl. When you pour this hot butter in that, if you get a little bit of water from rinsing it or cleaning your bowl, your container here, it'll foam up, woof, all over the place. Okay, bring you over here. And I just so I've done some videos on this before, and I was wondering, because I needed to make some again, because I always make sure I have plenty of butter bombs. When I eat my burgers and steak and whatever you eat as far as carnivore, I eat these butter bombs as my dessert. And you want to kind of stir that up because all the brown settlings are in the bottom of this. And I'll go back and I pour these about 3/4 full. Anyways, this is my dessert. This is how I get my fat. I mean, you get it through your ribeyes and your 80-20 burger that we usually get. Would get 70-30, but it's not as easy to find anymore. You know, because we've all been taught that God forbid you have fat in your diet, because that'll make you fat, and cholesterol and all the bad stuff they've told us for over 50 years. So there's your brown settlings there. So what I usually do, so you don't end up with one butter bomb solid brown, I go back in and just pour a little bit of the settlings in each one. Usually you can't get into all of them. It's just however much you got. That settlings is really salty. So when you get to the bottom, you gotta kind of scrape it in there. There we go. And now I got 3 more to do. But and I take them, and I put them in my refrigerator till they solid up. And that's what you end up with. And then, I know I've showed you this before, but you dip her in just a little bit of the maple syrup just for flavor. Carnivore candy. Carnivore candy bomb. Carnivore candy bar. But you get a little sweetness if you're missing that on carnivore. I know a lot of people have a rough time of it. But that's the way I've got by. I've been doing this for over a year now. I'm on like 420 days. And I usually eat 3 of these after every meal. So I go through them quite quick. So I just want to make another video of this because it seems like, you know, I'm a newbie. I'm a YouTube newbie. So I'm figuring out that put her on medium heat. There's things I don't get my videos right, you know, and I don't make the perfect video. So I'm learning as I go. Hopefully this can be entertaining, if not educational. So the one thing I will say that since I've been carnivore, the more fat you eat, not saying, you know, go nutso on it, but make sure you have a good fat ratio on your carnivore, because that'll keep your energy up. That's what you burn. That's your fuel as a carnivore. It's fat. However you can get the fat, whether it's tallow, butter, bacon, you know, whatever kind of fat you enjoy. I enjoyed bacon, but my body don't like it. So this is the way I get my fat. I think even like with the cold fat like this, it doesn't give you bathroom issues down the road. But I enjoy it. I really don't know where I'd been if I wouldn't have found how to do this, because like I say, you need a good ratio of fat for energy, because now you're not living off of sugar, caffeine, Monster drinks, Pepsi, Coke, all the pops, all the Gatorade. Gatorade's loaded with sugar. Everybody thinks Gatorade's like the most healthiest electrolyte drink you can drink, but it isn't. It is loaded with sugar. So many. When I go through the grocery store, I mean, one 2 mile long aisle is nothing but pop, and then of course they come out with these health drinks that we all know that they not all of them are healthy. But I mean, it's just endless. I mean, when I was a kid, you was lucky if you had 10 kinds of pop. And I mean, I'm not that old. I'm sure back in my grandma's day, you might have had only Pepsi and Coke during the day. But so you're not running on all that other stuff. You're running on this. You're running on your own fat. That's the reason why I think the carnivores lose so much weight so quick at the beginning, is because once you switch over to ketosis and start burning your own fat for fuel, it's just works. It may take you a while if you don't lose weight right away, because I mean, there's a lot of people. Everybody's different. We all have different everything. That's why we're unique individuals. Mom always said I was special, so I am. How many people do you know named Corby? Carnivore Corby. So anyways, just making a quick video, entertainment, and I'm just telling my story. Things have worked for me, and I'm going to continue to make them even if I only do have 32 subscribers. Subscribe, it's free and it's entertaining. If I can at least entertain you for 10-15 minutes of the day, you get to watch all my mistakes so you don't make them. But anyways, if you're... I say this a lot in my videos because I watch other YouTube videos, and there's two farmers that I watch, and one of their sayings is, if your women don't find you useful, hopefully they find you... No, wait a minute. If your women don't find you sexy, hopefully they find you useful. Yeah, something like that. I don't even think that came from the Red Green Show. But anyways, stay carnivore strong. Have a good day. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Amen.